Hello guys, hopefully everyone is fine. In today's video, we will be discussing the concept of multiplication matrix chain multiplication concept. So when we're talking about matrix chain multiplication, it means we have to find out the cost of multiplying a particular matrix. And let's say we have four matrices which are given to us, which are uh, M3, M4, and first matrix is having an order 5 cross 4, second is having the order 4 cross 6, third is having a 6 cross 2, and fourth is having 2 cross 7. So the thing is that if we want to multiply M1, multiply with M2, multiply with M3, multiply with M4. So this can be done in various ways. Firstly, we have to check the feasibility. So M1 is multiplied with M2 only if column of first is equal to row of second. This M2 and M3 are also multipliable because column of second was equal to row of a third. And M3 is also multipliable with M4 with column of M3 is equal to row of fourth one. So M1, M2, M3, M4 can be multiplied. Yes, it is possible, but there are many chains that we can form. That we can also multiply M1 with the answer of M2, M3, and M4. This is one possibility. The second possibility is that I can multiply M1 and M2 and their result is multiplied with the result of M3 and M4. This is also one possibility. Then there is another possibility is that I can multiply M1, M2, and M3 and their combined result is multipliable with M4. So these are different chains that we have made. This is chain number one, which can be followed. This is chain number two, which can also be followed, and this is chain number three, which can be followed. So out of these chains, which chain is chosen? This we can use the concept of dynamic programming. We can definitely use the concept of dynamic programming in this way, and we can solve this problem. Since dynamic programming is a technique in which the problems are divided into sub problems, and the results of sub problems are used to find the results of entire problem. So what we will do is that we have M1, M2, M3, and M4, 5 cross 4, 4 cross 6, 6 cross 2, and 2 cross 7. So what we can do is we can multiply them in parts. Let's say I can multiply M1 and M2. Maybe I can multiply M2 and M3. They are multipliable. I can multiply M3 and M4. Or I can multiply M1, M2, and M3. Or I can multiply M2, M3, and M4. That's what we have to do in this particular problem. So what we will do, we'll divide the problem into sub problems. So it means that I have a scenario M1, M2, M3, and M4, 5 cross 4, 4 cross 6, 6 cross 2, 2 cross 7. So we have this particular scenario with us. So I'll be creating 4 by 4 matrices. Then over here, how I have to solve, this is what we need to see accordingly. So what we will do is we will calculate the answers by 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is what we have to do. So see, we are not multiplying. So what will be the answer? So this is a matrix and we are representing, let's say, this matrix with M. And if I want to calculate M1, 1, it means I have to multiply M1 with M1, which is not the problem that we are solving. So as the cost, I'm not multiplying M1 with M1, the cost would be 0. Similarly, I'm not multiplying M2 and M2 2 means I'm multiplying M2 with M2. I'm not multiplying. The answer will that be 0. M3, M33 and M44. These all answers cost is 0 because we are not multiplying them with themselves. Answer is 0. Now, if I'm writing M12, it means I'm multiplying M1 with M2, which is definitely multipliable. So multipliable means obviously they are 5 cross 4 and 4 cross 6. This is definitely multipliable. So entire cost, what will be the entire cost of multiplication? The entire cost of multiplication would be, see, the common feature is 4 over here. 5 answer will be there. The combined answer would be 5 cross 6. That will be the combined answer of M1 when it is multiplied with M2. And we cannot ignore 4 because 4 is also a common feature over here. So the cost of multiplying M1 with M2 would be 5 cross 6, 30, 30 into 4. One answer is 120. Similarly, guys, you can try M23. 2, 3 means you have to multiply M2 multiplied with M3. This is 4 cross 6. This is 6 cross 2. And the combined answer, the result that we will get would be 4 cross 2 after multiplying, considering 6 and 6 are same and they will be taken off. But if I have to calculate the cost of multiplying, so 6 cannot be ignored in this. The answer would be 4 multiplied by 2 is 8 and 8 multiplied by 6 is 48. So this answer is 48. Similarly, I can calculate M3 4. And if I have to calculate M3 4, it means I have to multiply M3 and M4, right? So we got 6 cross 2 and 2 cross 7. The result would be 6 cross 7 and 2 will be the combined cost, the one which is similar. So we got 6 multiplied by 7 is 42, multiplied by 2 is 84. So I'm writing like this. So guys, that's where dynamic programming is useful. Why? Because we will use these answers 120, 48, 84 to calculate this answer, and this answer. The major focus is this answer only. Why? Because this will tell you the multiplying cost of 1, 2, 3 and 4 entirely. That's what the target is. Now the target is to find out the chain, but obviously chain can be found out from certain portions. So I'm calculating M. We have got M1 multiplied with M2 multiply with M3 and multiplied with M4, and this is what we have made so far. We have got 1, 2, 3 and 4. We got 1, 2, 3 and 4. So over here, the answers that we got were right. These are the answers that we got, and we had solutions with 5 cross 4, 4 cross 6, 6 cross 2, 2 cross 7. So if I'm multiplying M1, M2 and M3, guys, actually this can be done in two ways. First answer can be M1 can be multiplied with the answer of M2 and M3. Another answer is M1 is multiplied with M2 and that answer is multiplied with M3. So I have to find this. Similarly, if I have to calculate M2, M3 and M4, means M13 we are calculating, and similarly over here we are calculating M24, right? So this answer can be M2 can be answer of M3 and M4, or M2 is multiplied with M3 and the answer is multiplied with M4. Now guys, what you have to do in this particular whole scenario, if I have to see what is the cost of multiplying, so you just check M2 when it is multiplied with M3. When M2 gets multiplied with M3, what is the result? Because this is a bracket, this is bracket, this is bracket. So if I have to multiply both, so there is a resultant matrix I will get. The resultant matrix would be 4 cross 6, 6 cross 2. The resultant matrix would be 4 cross 2, right? this is the resultant matrix, but firstly, what we will do is we'll use the previous answer. So M1 means multiplying M1 with M1. The answer for M11 plus M23 answer plus the cost of multiplying this. So this answer will come as 4 cross 2, that the result, and M1 is obviously 5 cross 4. So what is the result of multiplying this particular part? That would be, the result would be 5 cross 2, and 4 is commonality, so you cannot ignore it. So guys, M11 answer we have already calculated as 0, right? M23 calculation has been done, it is 48. So I'm writing 48 plus 5 multiplied by 2. See, the answer, the result of this is 5 cross 2, and 4 is the commonality between them. So that's why the answer is 5 cross 2, 10. 10 multiplied by 4 is 48 plus 40 is 88. So guys, similarly, I have to calculate this. So M1 multiplied by M2. So if I have to multiply this particular cost, so the answer would be M12 plus M3 means M33 alone plus then multiplying cost. So M1, M2 result would be 5 cross 4, 4 cross 6. The result is 5 cross 6. M3 cost is 6 cross 2. So if I have to multiply both, so what would be the cost? The cost would be 5 cross 2. That will be there for sure, multiplied with 6, which is a common feature. So this is M12. M12 is, I guess, is 120 plus 0 plus this is 10 and this is 60. The answer is 180. So you have to choose between 88 and 180, which is minimum. So whichever is minimum, we have to write. So obviously the answer is 88. So it means that this is a chain which I have to choose for M1 multiplied with M2 multiply with M3. So guys, a similar kind of thing we have to calculate for M2, M3, M4. So firstly, you just check M3, M4 result. The result of this answer would be M22 plus M34 plus. Now, M22 is, this is 4 cross M22, this is M34. Now what we have to do is, M22 cost is 0, we all know. M34, the cost is 84, we have calculated. But I have to calculate the cost of the matrix multiplication of M3, M4. M3, M4 result is 6 cross 2, 2 cross 7. The result is 6 cross 7. And M2 is 4 cross 6. The answer would be 4 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 7, because 6 is a commonality. Same applies with M2, M3. I'm writing M2, M3 over here plus M4, 4 over here plus M2, 3. This is okay. So M2, 3, M4, 4 plus what is the cost of M2, M3? M2, M3 multiplied together. The answer would be 4 cross 2. That is my result. That answer is multiplied by 2 cross 7. So the answer would be 4 cross 2 cross 7. So that is the commonality between them. So guys, what is M22? M22 answer is 0 plus M34. The answer is 84 plus 4 into 6, 24, or 6 into 7, 42. 42 multiplied by 4 is 168 plus 84. I guess it should be 252. And if I have to calculate M23, the answer is 48 plus 0 plus 8 multiplied by 756. The answer is 104. So clearly 104 is a lesser cost. I'll put 104, and we got to know this thing when M2 is multiplied with M3 and M4. The pattern that we have to choose is M2, M3 multiplier with M4, right? This is what we have done. We have done so far, the answer that we have got. So we did get some particular solutions with M1, M2, and M3, and we did get some solutions with M2, M3, and M4. So if I have to solve this entire scenario, so this is what we have got so far, and we have to get the previous result. So M1, M2, and M3 gives the answer with M1 multiplied with M2 and M3. This answer is calculated where your M1 is taken separately. That answer is multiplied with M3, M2, and M3. Similarly, M2 multiplied by M3 multiplied by M4 over here will be M2 multiplied by M3. The answer is multiplied with M4, right? So this is what we have got so far. So the important point is to calculate this answer. So this answer is calculated as M1 multiplied with M2 multiplied with M3 and multiplied with M4. This answer can be calculated as M1 multiplied with M2, M3 and M4. This is the first answer. Second answer can be M2 multiplied with M3, and the answer is multiplied with M1 multiplied with M2. The answer is multiplied with M3 and M4. And last answer is M1 multiplied with M2 multiplied with M3. The answer is multiplied with M4. Right? So what we have to do is this answer is 5 cross 4. This is 4 cross 6. This is 6 cross 2. And this is 2 cross 7. So guys, M2, M3 and M4, we all know what is the cost. We have already calculated the cost of this M2 and M4. So we have the cost as M11 plus M24, that the cost we have calculated, and we have to calculate the cost of this particular thing. So this M2, M3 and M4, what would be the resultant? M2 is 4 cross 6. This is 6 cross 2, M3, and this is 2 cross 7. So 4 cross 6 cross 7. So the entire multiplier would be, this answer would be 4 cross 7, right? So, or I can do it in this way also. This is M11, M24, but we all know that this multiplier can be sorted as M2 is multiplied with M3 and then M4 is there. That can also be set up. So M2 is multiplied with M3, that is multiplied with M4. So M2 when multiplied with M3. So this answer would be 4 cross 2. This answer is 2 cross 7. So eventually the result would be 4 cross 7. And that is multiplied with 5 cross 4. So the answer would be 5 cross 4 cross 7, 4 being the commonality feature. So M1 multiply, this is M12 plus this is M34, and what will the cost of multiplying this? So this is the cost of M cross M1 multiplied with M2 would be, the result of this is 5 cross 6. The result of this is 6 cross 7. And the total multiplication cost is 5 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 7, right? So M1, M2 and M3, we already have got the cost of this. The answer for this is M13 plus M44 plus this is M1 and this is 88, I guess. This is M4 and M4 is 0. So plus, so M1, M2, M3 can be sorted as M1 multiply with M2, M3. So M2, M3 cost is the resultant of M2, M3 is 4 cross 2. M1 result is 5 cross 4. 5 cross 4, 4 cross 2. The result of this would be 5 cross 2, and that is multiplied with 2 cross 7. So if I have to take the entire cost would be 5 cross 2 cross 7. So guys, let's just find out what is the result. The answer is 0. M24 is 104 plus it is 20 it's 140, right? So M12 is 120 plus M34 is 84 plus 30 multiplied by 7 is 210. This answer is M13. M13 is 88 plus 0 plus this is 30, sorry, 10 multiplied by 7, 88 plus 70. This answer is 158. This answer is 204414, I guess. This answer is 240. 4. So minimum out of this is 158. The answer is 158. The minimum cost is one important thing, but the important part is that we all knew that this particular chain is giving the lesser result. So it means M1 multiplied with M2 multiplied by M3, when it is multiplied by M4, this is giving minimum cost, which was 158, which we calculated earlier. And we all know this thing that M1, M2, M3 is also breakable. How? Because this answer is calculated as M1 multiply with M2, M3. So this is the chain and well as this is the answer. So this chain is calculated. This chain is calculated. This M4 is calculated. This is the correct matrix chain to multiply where the cost would be minimum. Use the concept of dynamic programming. Previous calculated answers like M12, M23 and M34, these answers were useful to calculate M13 and M24, right? 24. And these answers were useful to calculate M14, which was the main important multiplier. So if you like this video, kindly like, share and subscribe. And kindly, if you have any doubt, you can ask the question in comment box. Thank you very, very much.